Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Hari Om Tat Sat. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, 7th chapter, Jnana Vijnana Yogam, Sloka number 26. Shri Bhagavanuvacha Vedaham Samatitani Vartamanani Charjuna Bhavishyani Cha Bhutani Mam Tu Vedana Kaschana. Bhagavan Shri Krishna explained the plus points of the Nishkama Bhakti, Sakama Bhakti in the Shlokas 20, 21st and 22nd. And that Sakama Bhakti will yield the results, whatever they desire from the different gods, but I am only fulfilling their desires through these particular agents or the gods. After that, Bhagavan explained about the minus points also about the Sakama Bhakti. And in that Sakama Bhakti, whatever they are asking the different gods, they all will get their desires, fulfill their desires, but they are only finite. So in the 23rd shloka, Bhagavan said, Antavantu phalam tesham. So if they are finite, giving the finite results, then why these people are seeking and running after those finite desires? Because their intellect is not properly thinking. They have no viveka buddhi, alpamedhasam. Not only that, they are abuddhayaha, and they think that not only I am unmanifested, they don't know that I am a unmanifested, avyaktam and sarvavyapakam, anantam, but they think that God is born, that it become vyaktam. In this way, even though I am avyayam and anuttamam, supreme being, and I doesn't have any kind of the vyayam, decrease or change in me, instead of worshipping me, if they worship me, then they will come to me. But they are not able to understand this, and that's why they go behind the other different semi, mini, demi, semi gods and ask for their desires to fulfill. And what is the reason for this kind of avivekata or abuddhayaha, ajanantaha? All this is because of the Maya. Bhagavan telling that reason also. I am not evident. I am not that much easily available for understanding to all the people in this world, because they are all deluded by the Yoga Maya. And that Maya Shakti, the illusory power, the delusion which takes place in the intellect mind is only the outside illusion. So delusion is here and illusion is outside. And even though outside illusion is there, but I will see the illusion as the illusion, that means I am not get deluded. But where all these beings and the people are getting deluded in their buddhi. That's why abuddhayaha, ajanantaha, and in this way, na abhijananti mudaha ayam. Again, Bhagavan telling in the 25th shloka also, his essential nature, unborn and undecaying, ajam and avyayam. This avyayam word Bhagavan used in the 24th shloka also. But there he said avyayam and anuttamam. And here ajam and avyayam. That means altogether Bhagavan wants to convey that the truth, the consciousness, which is all pervading, ever existing, Satchit Anandam, is not known by everybody that much easily. Then the doubt clarified here in the 26th shloka, you are telling the cause for the delusion and the ignorance of all the beings is the Yoga Maya. But that Yoga Maya is Mama Maya Duratyaya, you said in the previous shlokas. It is my potential, essential inner energy. And very difficult to cross or the overtake or understand. How come the same Maya, and not only that, you said that you are only appearing in all these bodies as the Jivatma also, Sutre Manigana Iva. And if that Maya is deluding these individuals in the individual bodies, the mind, then how it is not deluding you, the Maya? Because he says in the 26th sloka, I am the controller of the Maya. But when it comes to the individual Jiva, because of their not readiness, not their unpreparedness and unreadiness to accept and understand my teaching, they are only considering themselves as the individual jivas. Then what can I do? I have given the knowledge I have spoken in the form of the Veda, in the form of now Gita and all that. But people are not ready to listen. People are not ready to change, not ready to understand. Therefore, that my Maya can never delude me, Mayavi. We saw the example of that Mayavi, the magician, which he shows that magic, that is his talent, that is his inner power. But that magic power which he shows, that never deludes the magician, but it will delude the whoever sees that, whoever watch that. Same way, you are watching only the Namarupa Prapancha outside, and you are never trying to understand or watch or focus your attention and mind the consciousness. From the conscious standpoint, you and me are not different. Jivo Brahmaiva Naparaha. But the problem is you are, because of this ahankara, abhimana, and the individuality, you got lost. So in 26th sloka, to say this, Bhagavan said that I know all the jivas which are in the past, in the present, going to come in the future, all of them are nothing but my own Swarupam, Atma Swarupam only. I have no any doubt about it. But others, nobody in the world except the Gnani, na Veda Mam tu Kaschana. As I am the soul, I am the Atma, like that Sarvantaryami, and in their own body also same Atma, but nobody is not knowing that. Everybody considering themselves as the body, mind. In this way, the ahankara and mamakara, they both together dilutes and binds the person. Then that delusion and forgetting about their own nature is called samsara, dukkha, all those things. For this, one small another example I will tell you. Once a child was taken by his father to the market. When both of them are going, the child saw a person uh, taken by the police. Police holding the hand of that person and walking with him. Then this child asked, "Daddy, father, uh, who is that? The police is taking him." Then father said, "He is a thief." Oh, because the thief should not run away. That's why the police holding his hand with the shackles and taking him. After some days, again this father and the child are going out, walking somewhere. Then the child saw this time the one person is taken by the two police. On one is on left side, one is on other side. Both of them are having guns and taking that person. Then again the child asked, why this person, side of him, two police were there? Because the father said he's a big thief. Otherwise he's run away and okay. So both two, he's a big thief, big criminal. That's why two police are. After some time again, once when both his father and child went out, he saw one person, uh, the president of India, he saw, and surrounded by many police. Then the child said, father, see that big thief is going. And then the father said, no. He's not a thief. He's a president of India. Then why the so many police are there? That day you told that one police taking that thief and two police are a bigger thief. Now many polices are there. Therefore, this child considered that the president of India is a big thief. Now what is the difference here? Previously, one person, the thief, is controlled by the taken and controlled by the police. But here the president controls the police. Yes, polices are maybe many, but all the police are controlled and under the controlship of the president. So same way, the Lord is the Mayavi, the owner, controller of the Maya, but we Jivas are generally controlled by the Maya. So that is the difference. So Bhagavan, after telling this, now in 27th shloka, why these people generally are not able to recognize me, uh, who is in their own heart as a pratyagatma, why they are not able to recognize this and why they are not able to come to me to understand, to worship. What is the obstacle? You told that Maya is the cause for this delusion and all that. How that Maya functions? What happens exactly? Like that, if you have any doubt in your mind, Arjuna, let me tell you. The reason is this. 27th shloka. इच्छाद्वेषसमुत्थेन द्वन्द्वमोहेन भारत सर्वभूतानि सम्मोहम् सर्गे यान्ति परन्तप. So much more clarification Bhagavan giving here about what is the Maya exactly. Is it visible to the eyes like any object like this clip or like this cell phone? No, it is not a object visible to the eyes like that tangible, but it will work in the mind because delusion, I told you, no, just no delusion is in the mind and the illusions are in the outside. Sometimes these both are interrelated. The outer illusion creates the inner delusion. But if the outer illusion may not disappear, but internal delusion, if you correct it, the illusion may appear, may be there, but it won't affect you. How come? Like the mirage waters. Mirage waters are the illusion outside we see like the water is there. But the animals in the desert, they don't know. Every day they also see the mirage waters, but whenever they feel thirsty, they will run after that mirage water. In the particularly hot summer time, in the summer season, they go for miles and miles together, and finally they could not quench their thirst, and they will finally become unconscious and die also. But even though one animal dies, another animal sees, but it won't understand that what happened. So same animal also, or this animal which saw the other animal die. But tomorrow again, when they see the mirage water, again they will run behind it. But human being knows that because even though illusion appearing in the outside, but there is no delusion taking place in the mind because the knowledge is there. This is only an appearance because of the hot sun, midday sun, and the sand or the tar road. They can create the vapors on the surface. It is only an illusion, appearance only, but it is not real. That knowledge has taken place in the mind of the person, so there is no question of taking the delusion. As long as the knowledge is not taken place in the mind, the delusion continues and illusion creates the problem. We used to see so many examples, no? The color of the sky, blue color, is not real. The colors of the rainbow, all these things are illusion, optical illusions. but science wise we understood and we have knowledge that that's why we never uh, strive strive to uh, conserve the water of the mirage. We never do any project or the constructing a dam or saving the water of the mirage water. No, I know very well that it is not there at all. It appears. So in the same way, here the cause of this delusion of the Maya in the mind of the people, two things arise. What are they? Icha and Dvesha. That means likes and dislikes. These likes and dislikes are not permanent. Now a person likes something and the next moment he dislikes that same thing. So in this way, the likes and dislikes are constantly changing. Any liking or any disliking is not permanent. That also we are experiencing. But still, we maintain and we strengthen the likes and dislikes. Because the mind stuff itself, if you generally see, it is nothing but a bunch of thoughts. What is that bunch of thoughts? If you bifurcate and put two lists, it comes one is liking, and dislike. This is only list, two columns. Other than that, there is nothing a separate stuff mind thoughts. So our whole life is governed and based on the likes and dislikes. But a common person cannot understand this and accept this. Without likes and dislikes, how the life can be. Life means that will be there. Okay, if you say life means it should consist of the likes and dislikes, raga dvesha, then you will suffer. You will get disappointed. You will crave. You will run after those liking things, or you run away from the disliking things. All struggle in the world is only this. Either people will struggle to get something or to get rid of something. Both are struggle only. The struggle for getting is because of the raga attachment. I want that. Without that, I can't live. It is must for me like that. Either money or wealth or sensual pleasures or anything, the person runs after them. That is called liking. Or I have to run away from this. I don't want this. I don't want this. It is troubling me. It is torturing me. So I want to run away. So both the ways to get it or to get rid of it, struggle is same. So this is the cause because of the rays of the uttena. Uttena means samuttena, icha, dvesha. These likes the proper pop-up of the like and dislike. And not only that, like and dislike are two opposite complementaries. They comes under the dvandva. That's why Bhagavan says, and because of these pairs of complementaries, the person mind he gets deluded. I told that Maya is deluding. Now I am analyzing and telling you clearly what is Maya. It is there in your mind, your own choice to be get deluded or not. Yes, choice is ours. Maya is just, it is working, it is functioning. But to get affected by the Maya or not, choice is whose is the choice. By seeing the mirage water to run behind it or not to run behind it, whose choice? my choice. But that exercising my choice is there only in the human intellect mind, not in the animal. That's why I told the example of the animal running behind the mirage water. Then why you are not exercising your choice? Don't simply say that it is my fate, it is all in the hands of God. No, you have the choice. You have the choice of selecting the hitam or priyam. You have the choice of selecting the shreyas or preyas. You have the choice to select to progress spiritually or to get stagnant. I told in the last class the sakama bhakti will is not bad, but it makes you to stagnate in the spiritual path. It won't make you to fall down, but it won't allow you to go up also. Then you are just again staying there only. After getting the human life also, if you are not able to growing to the divine level, then it is waste after getting this such a valuable, precious human body, this costume, because any other animal cannot try, cannot effort to get the paramarthika jnanam or the moksha. Therefore, because of the delusion of these pairs of complementaries, the pairs of complementaries means I am giving the example this Icha and Dvesha. So we can, Lord Krishna from this chapter 2nd onwards told many times, repeatedly here and there, this about these pairs of opposites or complementaries. So here Icha Dvesha Samuttena रागद्वेषवियुक्तैस्तु विषयानिन्द्रियैश्चरन् दुःखेष्वनुद्विग्नमनाः सुखेषु विगतस्पृहः and कामक्रोधस्तथा लोभः काम एष क्रोध एषः रजोगुणसमुद्भवः महाशनो महापाप्मा विद्धेन इह वैरिणम्. Find out, understand, raga dvesha, kama and kama krodha, these two are the enemies to you, and so don't get come under the influence of them. You keep them away, treat them as your enemies. So like this, sukha dukkhe same krutva labha labhau jaya jayo, all these are explanation for this pairs of complementaries dvandva mohen. So what is the message? Come we should never come under the influence or the sway of these pairs of complementaries. But if you see, this entire world is made up of the dvandvas. Yes, the world which is created by the Maya, Prakriti, has got this Vikruti. In fact, to say the entire world, Namarupa Prapancha, means it is only a combination of the pairs of opposites. Come entirely, day, night, okay, profit, loss, pain and pleasure, everything. And Satyam, Asatyam, truth, false, Dharma, Adharma. Because you cannot talk about the only one. When you talk about the one in this relative world, uh, second one automatically will be there. So if I'm talking about the night, so the night is in reference to the day. If I'm talking about the dharma, is in reference to the adharma. If I'm talking about the truth, in reference to the false. So you cannot escape. This is how the world creation is designed. It is a play. This play, this drama will be like that only. Only thing, whether you to get lost in it or not, choice is yours. So, but generally, majority were not able to exercise this choice. Ichcha, dvesha, samuttena and dvandva mohena, he Bharata. But you are an intelligent boy, Bharata. Bharata Vamsha. You are born in the Bharata Vamsha. Not only that, you are eagerly listening to me, sincerely listening to me and asking the questions also. That means you have the blessings of the Bharati, the Saraswati. That's why you have some Viveka and you are now ready to listen. See, therefore, Bhagavan calling him as a Bharata, and not only that, in the second line, again he addresses him with another adjective, He Parantapa. Parantapa means you are the scorcher of the enemies. What enemies? Outside enemies also, and you are the conqueror of the inner enemies. What are the inner enemies? All these Arishad Vargas. Okay? Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya, and these pairs of opposites. All these are all, if you are not keeping them at bay, they will delude you. So, uh, Sarvabhutani Sarge Sammoham Yanti. This is basically by birth itself, all the Jivarasis, Sarvabhutani, all the Jivarasis. By birth itself, we are born with ignorance. Because of ignorance only, actually, this we got this particular again Janma, the birth. So by birth, nobody is not a Gnani, nobody don't know. And with that ignorance we born and we grow in the ignorance and all our surrounding people, education, environment, everything nurtures our ignorance, further strengthens our ignorance. That's why by going to the school, by going to the college, or because what they teach, how to compete, how to become number one, how to defeat others, okay, how to earn more money by any means, how to enjoy more and have more comforts and luxurious life. Even parents also from the childhood, the teachers, this is yours, don't give to anybody, that is not ours, is not belong to us. Like this, jati, niti, kula, gotra, duragam, they nurturing and they make you to get more attachment to the body. Who are you? See, this baby, the papa boy. You, who is this? Then we give the name. So like this, identification with the body and identification with the surroundings, and so we are nurturing that individuality, the ignorance further, further, further. That's why We may grow old age-wise, but we become more uh, inferior in the knowledge-wise. Because our material knowledge, whatever you study, you complete doctorate and PhDs, this, that, by the time you come to the retired stage, what is the fulfillment in the life? What you achieve? Only you have to tell all these temporary things. And if you look into the heart of your heart, genuinely, there is a vacuum, there is a sense of incompleteness, there is a sense of insecurity, there is a sense of dissatisfaction and disappointment, or otherwise, there is a sense of arrogance. I have done this much, I have earned this much, I saved this much. Like that, anyway, both the ways you are caught up in the ahankara. So, what is the use of this kind of education, and where is the fulfillment in the life? Can you say by the time you are retiring, yes, I discovered the fulfillment in the life. There is no any loose ends in my life, and I am completely okay, full happiness, full peace, and full security. Unconditional happiness, unconditional peace, and unconditional security. No one who is only looking out and depending on this relative material world, so far nobody has not able to claim this except the Gnani who discovered within himself, by discovering himself within himself, this complete peace, happiness, and security is my nature. I need not to depend or I need not to run behind any of these things. But here Lord is giving that cause Ichcha Dvesh Samuthena Dvandva Mohena Bharata Sarva Bhutani Sarge, in the by the birth itself, in the beginning itself, at the time of birth itself, or gets deluded and born with the delusion and the illusion, ignorance. But if that is the case, then what is the use of what can I do? By birth itself, I am ignorant. No. To be ignorant is not a sin, but to get rid of from the ignorance is the sin. Falling is not a sin, but refusing to get up is the sin. Committing mistake is not a sin. Correcting the mistake, not trying to correct the mistake is the sin. Therefore, uh, don't take it as only in a pessimist way. Take it in a positive way, optimistic way. I will tell you, even though everybody born with that ignorance and the delusion, moha about these dvandvas and the attraction to this ichcha, dvesha influenced by them. But I will tell you, there are some people who listen to the Shastra, my teaching, my words through a guru, and then they will learn to worship me and understand Atma Bhavena. Who are they? If you have that such a doubt, you have a doubt that there is no any possibility to get out of this ignorance, delusion. No, no, no. I will clarify that. There is a possibility. There is a way to get out. What is how that way comes. Who are they? 28th Sloka. Yesham tvantagatam papam jananam punyakarmanam te dvandvamohanirmuktaha bhajante mam dhrudavratah. First of all, whose sins are uh, removed, whose sins are washed away. Yesham tu antagatam papam. Yesham jananam. Who are they? How the papam will go? What is the meaning of papam? I will just tell you the first general word to word meaning, and then we will see a little more deeper. Yesham jananam. Who are they? Punyakarmanam jananam. Yesham papam tu antagatam. By performing the dharmic and good actions, who accumulated their merit because of their dharmic action and the merit punyam, this papam is washed away. Washed away. And when the papam is washed away, then only they are able to get rid of from this dvandva moha nirmuktaha. They will become free from this kind of delusion. So that means what? Unless otherwise you purify your mind through the karma yoga. See, where it links to the first step of the spiritual ladder. Punya karmanam. Karma yoga means punya karma. Whatever in the previous lives you have papam and whatever you have done, we don't know. But now what to do, that choice is given to you. Shastra teaches us what to do, what not to do. Nidhi Vishedha. So like that, that's why Tasmat Shastram Pramanam Te Karya Karya Vyavasthidav. It is very essential for us. There should be some fixed universal guide teaching, not the religion. Religion comes and goes, but these universal facts, the universal dharmas, they never change. That's why our Sanatana Dharma is not talking about the religion. It is talking about the way of life for everybody, in all the times, in all the places. So punya karmana, by doing a proper karma yoga and good actions, their hearts were cleaned, the papams are removed. When the papam is removed only, it is possible for a person in his heart, there is a possibility of the attending to the satsanga, getting the chance and interest for Shravanam. So here see, what is papam, what is punyam? If any obstacles are obstructing me for not listening to the satsang, and in my mind there is any obstacle disturbing me, not no creating the interest in the Shravanam, and not allowing me to accept or surrender to somebody as the guru, spiritual teacher. These are all called papam. If punyam means what? In general, visible terms, we'll see, talk. Because punyam papam are not visible. Adrushta papam, invisible sin, is the visible suffering. And invisible punyam is the visible sukham. But here sukham means not again material sukham, but coming to this path of knowledge, getting the interest and desire, searching for a guru and shastra, and depending on the shastra and the guru teaching, taking it as the very, very essential, important for me in my life. So this can happen only for few people, not to everybody. So who are that few people? Yesham tu papam antagatam. Papam is drastically washed away and reduced. So remember that if you are not getting interest in listening to Bhagavad Gita or Shravanam, to do Shravanam or attending the Satsangam, that means your sins are very, very strong still. That's why. Or you have small, little interest and desire, but your family members are not cooperating, and problems after problem, many are coming and standing. So you are still having lot of papa. Then what to do? Do good karmas now. Do dharmic karmas and pray to the Lord and say that, oh Lord, please provide me the Guru who teaches the Shastra, who teaches me the meaning of the Bhagavad Gita or Upanishad. Like that you pray. You pray. Don't ask any other things from the God. Because if you get this knowledge, it will solve all the problems of your life. Because the cause of the problems of the life is the ignorance. So the solution of the problems of the life is knowledge. That too, what kind of knowledge? Self knowledge, the real knowledge, the Brahma Vidya, Paramatma Jnanam. So, and therefore, Mam Bhajante Dhridavrataha. They are very firm and convinced, have their strong faith, Shraddha Bhakti. So, with that Shraddha commitment, Dhrida, very strong commitment, whatever may we have problems or difficulties or obstacles in the life, but I never compromise in worshipping, remembering the Lord, and attending the satsang and trying to listen to Him. So here bhajante means not just worshipping and praising and going to the temple alone, who listens to me. They are very committed. I must listen from a guru who walked in this path and attained that perfection and jnana. I must surrender at his feet and listen, and I must give my time for that. That is called here bhajante, not in general sense. General sense, going to the temple or doing bhajana, singing, all many are doing. But are they free from the samsara? Are they free from the worry, anxiousness, tension, and ragadveshas? That is very important. So, Dhrudavrata, okay, that many people are interested to celebrate the Krishna Janmashtami, to do the particular Naivedyam, this, that for Krishna, keeping the photo of the Krishna. It is all, we all like it. Or listening to the stories of the Krishna Bhagavatam, Ramayanam, we like them. But are we really ever like to listen what Bhagavad Gita? Even though we call it as it is the holy book of Hindus, how many Hindus are studied, are studying, are interested to study the Bhagavad Gita? Unless otherwise you have studied the entire 18 chapters of Bhagavad Gita, how you will get the real knowledge? Why Lord spoken so length, 700 verses? Not only to teach to the Arjuna or helping the Arjuna to get rid of from that problem. Through that teaching, the entire world should follow, listen. So therefore, Bhagavad Gita is, so why not? At least after some time in the life, how many people, even at the age of retired or 70, 80, or before they are dying also, they don't know what is Bhagavad Gita. Is the life? So, Dhrudavrataha bhajante ma means they listen to my words. Please understand the meaning of the bhajante. Not any other kind of bhajan, or that is the bhakti, that is the bhajana. That will help actually to purify the mind. So, more the mind is purified through karma and upasana, naturally their papa karmas are dissolved, and when the papam is subsided maximum extent, then they are getting the interest to walk in the spiritual path and take up this gnana marga and shravana manana nididhyasanas. So in this way, that means that sattva suddhi is become more in them. Satvika guna, sattva suddhi, and karanam vidyate, antakaranam shuddhi. Antak, the cause, the hetu for the antakarana shuddhi is nishkama nitya karmas. So through karma yoga and upasana yoga, the person is purified himself. Then for him there is a possibility. So definitely he will attain the ultimate. And in this way, in another simple way, one more meaning for what is the papam? What are the actions are creating in our mind the likes and dislikes, all those actions, that is papam. What are the actions not creating the raga dveshas in our mind and purifying the mind, that is the punyam. So like this, we can see in different angles these two words rather than a general meaning. That's why Bhagavan told in the previous chapters, Yoginah karma kuruvanti sangam tektva atma shuddhaye. The yogis means karma yogis. They will work in this world. But what for? Without any attachment, without any expectation of the result. What for? To purify their mind. So that is only Bhagavan here emphasized. Why? What? Actually, they desire now and worships me. Okay. Here he said bhajanti. That bhajanti. Okay. Why they come to me? Why they worship me? Why they listen to my words? What they want? They want anything. No, they were not interested about any other worldly thing because Ichha, Dvesha, all of them gone. But still, why they do that? Reason is this 29th shloka and 30th shloka. Both I will read together because in these two shlokas, Bhagavan telling that some six important, using six important words which are very technical. Let me read. Jara Marana Mokshaya Mamashritya Yatanti Ye Te Brahma Tadviduh Kritsnam Adhyatmam Karma Chakhilam Sadhi Bhutadi Daivam Ma Sadhi Yagnam Chaye Viduho Prayanakale Pichama Te Viduryukta Chetasaha. As a concluding shlokas, Bhagavan Krishna coining six new words to say why some people, Esham tu papam antagatam punya karmanam jananam, why they come to me, why they listen to my words, why they worship me, because they want to get rid of from the Jara Marana Mokshaya. to get it off from this relative world of transmigration. If you born, naturally you will have to grow and become old, jara, and after that you have to leave this body. The body will die, and after, so this, if you die again, you will born. Okay, you will be born because you have already desires and all that. So because of that karma, karma and janma. But these people want to get rid of from this cycle of birth and death. Getting out of this cycle of this birth and death, it is called moksha. And not only the moksha after the death of the body, but while living itself, they were not get affected by this old age and disease and death. The fear of this old age and disease and death won't haunt them. For that reason, they come to me, they worship me, they listen to my words, Jara Marana Mokshaya. Then naturally that is called Jivan Mukti, and they will get the Videha Mukti also. But what they listen actually, what they gained, the knowledge, how they gained the knowledge? By listening to my words, the Shastra, see, Mam Ashritya. So by listening to here, Mam Ashritya means by surrendering to me, by taking shelter, refuge at me, Yatantiye, they are able to cross over. They are able to uh, are those who try. Yatanti means who puts efforts forward, and by surrendering to me, by offering their ears to my words. This is very important. Mamashritya means they are giving their ears to my words, and they will put efforts in that. And by that, Arjuna, what happens? They are able to understand te viduhu tad brahma, number one point word. I am not going to explain these words which are technical because next chapter, all these words are Krishna himself is going to explain because Arjuna is going to ask the question. So that is the purpose of Krishna. He using he coining a new words. So naturally, when these new words are used, Arjuna will get a doubt. And naturally, when Arjuna gets a doubt, he will ask the question. When he asks the questions, naturally, Krishna has to speak again. So naturally, 8th chapter will start. Therefore, so, te viduhu tad brahma. Kritsnam, they came to know and completely, in entirety, not half understanding or like that. Kritsnam. They are able to know, understand completely about what is Brahma, and they are able to know and understand what is Adhyatmam, and they are able to know and understand completely what is Karma, Akhilam. Krishnam itself is complete. Akhilam means also complete. So completely, Krishnaman also completely. So Bhagavan using twice this word because I'm not just joking or like that. It is sure they really completely, without any doubt, understand about number one, about Brahma, then about Adhyatmam, then about Karma, then in 30th sloka, about the Adhibhutam, then Adhidaivam, then Adhiyagnam. Not only that, by using these 6 new words completely, te viduhu. So, te viduhu, Akhilam or Krishnam, you have to apply for all these words. te viduhu akilam or Krishnam Brahma, te viduhu akilam adhyatmam, te viduhu akilam karma, te viduhu akilam adhibhutam, and te viduhu akilam adhidaivam and adhiyagnam. Not only they know completely, but the important point is even at the time of the death, that is more important. This we can take it as a seventh point. Prayana kale api cha mam te viduhu. Because of their constant and effort and listening and perfect understanding, they are able to remember me even before they are leaving this body at the time of death. Why Bhagavan bringing this particular point? That means there is a lot of importance before leaving this body, how the mind, what the mind should think about. Is it possible suddenly to think about something higher, Brahman or God? So that point also is going to be elaborated in the next chapter. Ultimately, because they are able to achieve all this, and even at the time of the death, they remembers me only because of their yukta chetasaha. They are well trained, their mind, and they are get rid of from all the doubts, and they are clear in their understanding. And therefore, so like this, Bhagavan used some new words of seven, and because of all this, in the next chapter, Arjuna going to raise a question. He wants to know what you mean by Lord, O Lord, Adhiyagnam, Adhibhutam, Adhidaivam, Adhyatmam, Brahma, Karma, Prayanakale, all that please explain to me. So therefore, the 8th chapter will start next. So with this, we have completed the 7th chapter, Gnana Vijnana Yogam. ॐ तत्सत् इति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे ज्ञानविज्ञानयोगो नाम सप्तमोऽध्यायः। ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ॐ। हरि ओम् तत्सत्।